reels.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, it's been interesting.
Sitting on the...
No, I thank you for doing that. Okay, so she can hear anything?
She could hear it?
She's saying she could. All right, good morning.
Good morning. Can you still hear me? You were loud and clear.
Feels like we should be good.
Okay.
Morning, welcome to Stillwater. We have a treat for you this fine early fall Saturday. High school girls volleyball. There's a shock. Today's Southeast Suburban Junior Varsity matchup features the Ponies and your Eastridge Raptors. This is Mike Spolidoro alongside of Tom Berger, and we are thrilled to be back in the gym for some volleyball action. It's been an on-again, off-again, on-again relationship with volleyball this fall. From a high school at the club, now back to high school action. We are masked up, socially distant, and ready to go. Tom, your thoughts for the matchup this morning?
Well, Mike, I'm excited just to have volleyball back. It's a treat. Didn't think we'd get here, but I think this will be a good matchup. We're a little under practiced. Only a week we had. We were a little disabled with the quarantine for the majority of the team, so it's interesting to see what we can put together. But it should be good.
The girls were under practice. The broadcasting situation is under practice. So
that is a fact.
we will do our best. I'm going to apologize in advance if there's any folks from Stillwater watching. I do not have a roster. We are working on getting that, but at this point,
This is what Jody gets when she clicks on the link.
and we are live. We have black and black. They'll be a little challenging. Eastridge on the near side. Stillwater on the far side. All right, Stillwater back to serve with a 1-0 lead. Middle attack by Monica Neal for Eastridge point.
Made it look easy.
shot. Right down the 10-foot line. We have all sorts of procedures here. It looks like, I think what I'm observing here, Tom, is once a fan touches the balls, they'll take that out of play and they will likely sanitize that ball. So as long as the girls, looks like as long as the girls touch the ball, we're good. Once it goes into a non-volleyball member touching, they're gonna clean that ball. Tough serve, dug up by action. Spolidoro with a stand.
Like I'm actually seeing, I think that is a sanitary right next to that ball, just waiting.
That serve gives the ball back to Eastridge. And back to serve, Aiken. Substitution, we have Greta Strobel coming in. She's going to be a front row attack. Good serve, up by Stillwater, a little bit out of system. Free ball over. Pass up, Spolidoro back, set to Stan, off the block. Up by Stillwater. Back row attack over. That's Greta on the left side. Good swing by Greta Strobel, an 8th grade. And good for the program for a number of years.
Oh, she's an 8th grader. I didn't know that.
I believe so. Again, we don't have a roster, but we do what we can to. That's right. So next hour and a half, we have an 8th grade.
Awfully impressed with Steve's spacing on the bench. Very well.
Off the block, up by Stillwater. Free ball over, deep corner, nice spot. Spolidoro to the other with a kick. Ties the match at 4. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of Minnesota State High School guided things here, I think. You pointed out the chairs spaced on the bench. Varsity coach Steve Anderson taking JV today. I was talking to him a bit before the match. He says this is his first experience with JV. He's done 9A, 9B, B squad, now JV.
It's interesting. Do we know what the status is of our JV coach?
Yes, not here.
Okay.
Other than that, I can't help.
Strong up.
Play by bump set. Ready with the roll. Stillwater's in system. Dug up by Akron. Roll back to the stand. Looks for that line and just pulled it a little bit outside. Like the thought, I like the idea. Most of the court had shifted left, and Emma went up and tried to go line, and makes it 5-5. Stillwater in, middle attack, off the block, good block. Back over, good by Atkin. First line, able to save it. It is early in the season, and I know Eastridge has been dealing with various levels of quarantine due to trainers and COVID. It's an interesting season that I think is coming upon us here.
At any moment, the game could get canceled, postponed,
Right. Good point here. Good rally by both sides. Back row attack. Atkin up. Spolidoro back set to Stan. Down that line. Nice. That was a nice save. Good defensive battle there. That ball coming back and forth over the net a few times. Brings on the stand back to the line. Serving 6-6. I kind of feel a little bit. Oh, that's a nice Rosa and Macy. sure where the hand was. I would guess Rosa based on the trajectory, but that's what we call a stuff block for the point. Well done, ladies.
Have to make that hitter think twice next time.
Stillwater in system, tipped over by the libero. Spolidoro continued with the pass. And that's the point for the Pony. Right up 7-7. You know, Tom, I almost feel a little bit like we're at a golf match here because there are a few folks in the stands, which is nice to see, but it's relatively quiet, and I kind of feel like when someone's ready to serve, we're going to make sure we're not distracted.
Are you calling me out because I think I just did that?
No, I'm not calling you out at all. I would never do that. Still a couple substitutions. Put in play.
Tough serve.
Good dig over. Try to come back right away. Got a touch of the net, so it resets the touches. Spolidoro back up the stand. First off court play. Stillwater's in. That goes wrong side. Off the block. Spolidoro outside. Regretta. Good.
Macy is doing an excellent job distributing the ball. It's a very nice set.
Caitlin Olafson back to serve for the Raptors. Stillwater in system, middle attack. It's open. Nice up by in the stand. Over to Avery Ecken. Swinging. Good dig by Giselle. Spolidoro to Ecken. For the kill. Back to point. Olafson puts it in place. Stillwater in system. Strong side steps. Off the block. Good dig. Spolidoro up. Back door from Emma. No, Jim, I'm probably going to do that.
You can anything you want.
Jim, Tom, Joe, Jeff. Tom, appreciation goes out to Stillwater High School for allowing us in the gym. This COVID situation has a lot of ambiguity around who's doing what, so we're just happy to be here, hoping to bring the game to the folks who think they're in the gym in attendance.
Props to Stillwater for getting it together so quickly. It was only announced on, I believe, Thursday. They would allow fans in.
Correct. Two tickets per player. So that's what we have in the gym here. There's a big serve back there. So two fans per player. And between, so the varsity match will happen after this one, but they will clear the gym out completely, and then have people come back in for varsity. Back to the front row setter, that's legal. Consistent middle attack, Rosa, over, covered by Stillwater. Middle attack out of Stillwater. Good up, sent back over. Stillwater again, strong side. Didn't go. That's good. We've got a back and forth match here.
There's been a lot of good volleys.
I believe that point went to the wrong side. I have 11 Raptors. They're showing 11-10 Ponies. They are the official score, so we will adjust. The score is not necessary. Monica Niels goes up for the kill and just catches the top of the net court.
What we need is loud variant to let that score keep it going.
We are going to go with 12-10 Ponies at this juncture. We run a thing through here, so it's quite possible that the roll is on our end. So we'll trust the scores there. Alright, nice up there. So, Ozzy's back to our set. Good attack. Catches the net forward. Nice. Nice shot there by Caitlin Olafson out of the back row. Brings Spolidoro back to serve. You can see Coach Steve giving zone targets that he wants his servers to go to. Spolidoro back to stand, good attack. Spolidoro out of the middle, dug up. Spolidoro outside. Just hitting Avery Atkin. Good cross-court shot up by Stillwater. Eastridge now goes to the middle. Looks like a block. So we get a reset of touches. Stillwater over. Back set to Stam. The block wasn't quite together, and the Stam just went up and split the uprights. All right, 12-12. This has definitely been a back and forth contest here. Fuller puts in play. Stillwater's up. Strong side attack. Roll shot. And up from the 10-foot line. Nice play. And top shot back. Defensive play. Sometimes those are the tough ones. You know, you're a little bit out of system. The hitter isn't right up the net. The defense has a tough time reading. She put a nice long shot there. And it caught the back row player kind of in the middle. Yeah, sometimes a little bit different look causes a confusion on the other side. All right. Stillwater puts it in play. Stillwater's in, right in the middle. Oh, nice pass out of the middle. 17. We're going to apologize. We don't have rosters. I didn't see one on the website. We don't have paper here. I think they're printing them. Maybe we could check outside, but that was a nice attack by 17.
Good timing.
Yes, it was. Very, very nicely timed. Things should improve throughout the season as schools and administration, everything gets used to this environment. Stillwater in, nice up. Spolidoro back set to Atkin. Brings us back to 14-14.
It's a good game, good match, back and forth. Both teams having some signs of greatness.
Spolidoro to Stan with the overhead. It's still in play. Eastridge celebrating. And now we're calling it down on the play. Okay.
That's the right call. You can tell when it hits the ground and it spins. Versus out.
Brings Avery Atkin to the line. In play. Good pass by Stillwater. Right side attack. Good shot. Dug up. Players rolling around the floor. And then in the spin off the block for the point. Very nice. I'm not at all happy with my mask. Got the Gator style on. And these headphones not staying up. Atkin, nice line serve. Stillwater's in. Strong side attack. Block, but unfortunately not over the net. It's Monica Niels there in the middle. Did a good job getting up there to put that block in place, but unfortunately the ball came back on our side.
And like I would say, there's no masks.
Nice stuff block out of the combination of 2 and 5 from Stillwater on Emma Stam's strong attack for a point, and we're all knotted up again at 16. Puts the ball in play, looks up, Spolidoro, Gazzetta, roll shot, found a hole.
There we go again, mixing it up with power, coming back with just a little finesse.
Finesse over the block, well done. Middle substitutions brings Libero back to serve. Zell puts it in play, right in the middle, nice serve, Stillwater's in. Right side attack, it's bumped over. Spolidoro looks to the middle, Rosa, off the block.
A good pass sets everything up. And Mason had 2 good options here. Back to Emma or Rosa.
raise our voices and see if that helps at all. I'm hopeful that it's working on stuff with it. I'm just a bit long in that attack, and guess what, Tom? Knotted up at 18.
I'm sure the slight adjustment on the volume is going to make the experience much better for the viewers at home.
That is by Stillwater. Number 10 back there with just an excellent serve over the net, drops down. It's still there on top. We got a timeout eastward to talk it over. We'll take this timeout maybe to duck outside and see if they might have rosters. Hopefully the audio is improved as we tweak. You can see the referees now sanitizing the ball at left play using the wipes.
And we have it.
We do have a roster. We will try to work in names as possible. Okay. Alright. We even have grades. So it looks like Stillwater is a mix of 9th, 10th, and 11th graders. There's Alexa Lehman.
Very time. Oh, my back.
Hopefully I'm saying those names right. Again.
Very timely suggestion there. Right off the press. We also got to see the first time out socially spaced distance.
It was not a tight huddle.
No.
All right, Stillwater serving 19-18. Gets in, Spolidoro to the middle, Rosa punches it over. Stillwater is up. Backside to Hyman. Played over, good spot, good hustle. Foot contact on that?
I was really
I saw some apprehension. Do I touch the ball or do I not?
I made some eye contact with the line judge. So the first suggestion.
Freshman for the Ponies. She's got the Raptors in a bit of disarray. I think they'll pull it together. That fine balance of going for the base serve and trying to put it in a tough spot. Occasionally that develops into a misserve. So coaches are constantly pushing their players to check those boundaries. So that's a nice block by Rosa. And the stand serving down 20-21. Short serve, good serve. Over, Greta back. Stillwater out of the middle. Block party. That brings a timeout to Stillwater, knotted at 21-21. We'll get another look at the socially distant huddle. I don't know if we want this up. A little dangerous. Hopefully no one, hopefully the Stillwater coaching staff not listening. We hear Coach Steve Allison. Nods of affirmation from the Raptors. The Ponies are ready to play. And the referees say, let's go.
Mike, I would call that a high quality field mic.
High quality field mic, is that what we call that? Or is that what you call me?
That's a determined.
21-21, we have a race to 4. And the stands out to serve. It's in play, it's in a good spot. Up by Stillwater. Set to the middle, bumped over, deep, and out. That was close. did. They did. I saw that instinct to touch the ball, and then the last second I did do that. Bring the stand back to them and serving 20. Let's see if we got the scoreboard. We just did it again. That's 22-21 Raptors. Knotted up at 22, and it's now a race to 3. Race to 3, need to win by 2. Entering the game now, serving for Stillwater. 6, Golden Green. Yes, Libero, sophomore. Nice pass, Spolidoro up, them up in the back row. Stillwater takes the lead, 23-22. Green back to serve for the Ponies. Good serve, good up. Spolidoro looks outside to Greta, gets on top of it. The back row. Libero. Oh, and there's a pick up of that one. Good athletic play. The Raptors getting Olson. He's going to come back and serve 23 all. It's a race to 2, needing to win by 2. Point. See how Olson serves on her. Fault on that one. That was not at all. Yes, that could be my termination. Stillwater back now, 24-24. Libero. Hubert. All good. Good block. Good up. Spolidoro back outside. Down the line. To go down the line. It's in play. Good serve. Stillwater's in system. They go to the strong side. Grace Parker puts in play. Spolidoro goes back to either direction. Dug up by Stillwater. Looks like a back row attack. Covered. Middle attack. 25-25. Nice play. Alright, 25-25. Ball is in play. Good deep serve. Good set over. We're still in. The reactor goes deep corner. Nice off pass there. Spolidoro over. Spolidoro goes outside. Avery again looking for that corner, and this time it worked. He did that twice in a row, and excellent work by the Stillwater defense. That second one just couldn't quite bring it back into play.
Another critical point.
If not happy, good with position, but I think this is our third step. Spolidoro can get the job done. In. Good short serve. We go back to the right side. Spolidoro up. Spolidoro set to stand on the right side. Good block by Stillwater. Tip by Stan this time. It's up. Good fun set to get it last season, Tom.
It looks like they are not going to switch sides, which is typical. Effort to reduce spread of anything at this point.
Right. Yeah, a number of things I think we've seen. We've seen the social distancing, the limited fans. You can see actually in the view now, if you look at the Stillwater side of the bleachers, they've got cones up protecting the players in the bench area and the score table. So fans, well, we can have 2 fans per athlete. They can't be near the benches to space things out. shot at the Stillwater side, and we come take a look at our East Ridge fans over here. So they're here a bit static, but they're here.
Hello,
Not getting a
everyone.
lot of feedback. No waving.
No waves. There we go.
Oh, there we got a wave up there. Yes.
Oh, almost one. I think I was just
Almost
fixing his
one.
mask. Kind of left me hanging on that one.
That's
Just trying to
wow.
encourage some.
That's the life as a broadcaster, Tom. You don't always get what you want. All right, so we saw a good first set there, 27-25, free volleyball. We call that overtime in the volleyball world. It's it's been a challenge for these kids at all levels. The seniors down to incoming freshmen and everything in between. It's just a different world they're living in.
Yeah, I agree. And the mental strain, both with sports and school, is real. I'll say even from my house, it's a struggle to stay online with those classes, virtual classes, and the amount of homework. I can't wait to have it all go back to normal, if there will be a normal.
That's right. Do want to call out, Tom, really quickly, huge and tremendous thank you to Easy Reels and the support of Easy Reels, who, despite best efforts of YouTube to prevent this from happening, jumped through hoops late into the night and early this morning to get the app up and running. So yesterday, YouTube decided to make an unannounced code change, which caused the app to not stream.
Wow.
So I was in contact with Sam McKay, who's wonderful and awesome. Worked on a fix late into the night, met me at Starbucks this morning, pushed the code straight from his PC to my phone, and here we are.
That sounds incredibly complicated.
It was.
I have no idea how on earth that would be corrected.
I was working with my good friend Jim Welbrock late into the night last night, testing out Periscope and Zoom and Teams, and we couldn't find another app that could get audio in other than Teams, and I was on my work account from Teams, so that may have been a backup, but we try to get the link out to people ahead of time so that they can search and watch and be ready to go. So again, huge thank you to Sam McCaw and to Easy Reels for I think it's Sam McKay, I apologize, and Easy Reels for really going above and beyond, working late into the night and making this possible.
That is very, very nice that they stepped up to do that. I think in this pandemic, there's a lot of situations like that where people have had to just step up and help in ways they never thought they would have before. And when this might be the only option for many of the viewers out there, that is a very big thank you to have that done.
Yeah, and a big thank you to you, Tom. So I'm not standing here all alone, and people actually don't have to listen to me.
Well, I do feel like I've helped by protecting the equipment from balls being hit, and
I would say your tremendous insight has been great. So I look forward to this season and trying to do this, and
yeah,
I'll have you anytime you're willing to join the party, if you will.
Well, that might be a little early to offer that, but you might change your mind by the end of this.
Fair. We will have viewer feedback. You can send your feedback.
Be offering $5 Starbucks gift cards for all those.
For a 5-star rating.
Yeah. Oh, we just got to look. We're a little loud, maybe.
We just got busted. And I see the referee walking over the table. I hope that's not about us.
Macy gave a look over here. I thought we were too loud.
Yep, and then Coach Steve looked over as well. Maybe, Tom, there is a door here. We could just dart out the back door. No one could catch us.
No, and may even get an applause.
Thank you for leaving. We are working on all levels of play. So YouTube has bid us twice this week. We're trying to set up a structure so that it's easy to search for these streams and setting up, team IDs. Again, unfortunately, YouTube has a 24-hour turnaround published, and it's been now 54 hours, and we still don't have our accounts active. So hopefully that'll happen this season. But I know the B Squad is leveraging, I think, Periscope today, and I think 9A is doing Zoom, maybe 9B as well. So We're doing our best. All right, start of set 2. Spolidoro puts the ball in play. Nice serve down the line. It's in. Nice back set. And a punch down the line. Looks like number 9, Grace Parker, turned her hand and went down the line. That was a nice play. Gets Stillwater on the board first here in set 2.
Those have got to be frustrating as a server when you get a nice serve. It gets them out of system, and then they get a scramble play to score.
Yeah, a nice play it was.
But that's volleyball.
Back to serve off the net cord is number 8, Lindsay Kazmierski for the ace. Gives Stillwater an easy early 2-0 lead. As a reminder, JV matches play best 2 out of 3. And so if Stillwater win this, we'd go to 3. Stam with a nice attack off the block and out. That's a point for your Raptors on the board.
Very good play. Now, Mike, do you think there is any advantage or disadvantage in not switching sides?
You know, in a situation like this, in a confined gym with good lighting, I don't think so. You know, we've been in gyms in which there are windows and sunlight can be a factor, but I think we had Stillwater in the net for an Eastridge point, tying it 2-2. But I think, you know, generally not too big of a deal. You know, in this way we're looking at a red wall. The other way you're looking at a gray wall. Does that confuse the players? I don't think so. They're kids and they just do. So
Yeah.
it's nice for us because we stay in one spot rather than bounce around.
That is correct.
Service error by the Raptors puts Stillwater up 3-2. Libero puts the ball in play. Some joust at the net. Looks like Stillwater is in the net.
Okay, good.
So Eastridge is running what we call a 5-1, meaning Macy, the setter, will play all the way around, set from the back row. And when you're in the back row, you can play the ball above the net, but you can't play the ball over above the net. So sometimes you get into those joust situations, and if the setter plays the ball over the net, they'll call the back row player. In that case, Stillwater was in the net, and so it came to Stillwater. Now that is a nice shot. Number 5, Emily Ellitson. Serious cut shot right down the
You can't cut it
net.
much closer to the net. That was well done. And very difficult to cover.
Keeps Stillwater up 4-3. Back to serve, number 10, Alexa Lehman. She gave us troubles in the first set. Stillwater goes back to Stam with a nice shot, covered by Stillwater. Back row attack, and out. I've seen that a few times, Stillwater, when Alexa Lehman's in that serving position, go to that back row attack. That can be lethal because, again, as you talked about in the first set, Tom, it's a different look, and the defenses have to adjust differently. All right, so we've got Alexis Opland back to serve. She is setting. And Greta Strobel with a smash from the left side. So as soon as I talk about a 5-1, Tom, Coach Steve goes with a 6-2, meaning we have 2 setters now. So again, Alexis Opland serving. She will come up and set from the back row. Oh, that's a nice punch shot out of the middle. Number 2, Mackenzie Peters, goes to deep corner. No one home for the Raptors.
Mike, you are quick on adjusting when you see the game. Very well done on the 5-1 explanation. But then to come right back with a strong 6-2 call.
It's try hard to cover up my mistakes when they happen. I've got lots of practice. Rose out of the middle, nice attack. Stillwater's up. It's a tip and not quite covered. Nice spot on the tip there. Came up with the big swing and at the last second put 2 hands up and tipped. And again, one of the biggest things that the volleyball coaches talk about is reading the attack. And that's in a fast-paced game, that's tough to do. Spolidoro hits from the left side. Stillwater's in, off the block. That's the second time Macy Spolidoro's been up for a block and the ball has come off the arm. Lines judge coaching the spectators again to please not touch the ball. Try to be helpful, but not with your skin. So the bottom of your foot, Tom, works. All right, Stillwater's back in. serving number 6, Berlin Green. We're in. Spolidoro with the swing, and it's long.
Just long.
Stillwater takes a 3-point lead. That might be pretty close to the largest
Yeah,
lead of the
I would agree.
morning here. Habitually, you want to say afternoon or evening, but it is morning. It's a coffee match. No better way to start your Saturday morning with some high school volleyball. Ball's in. A little bit of trouble on the pass. Nice set. Spolidoro off the block.
Right back over.
Recovers. Stillwater out of the middle. Nice swing. That's a kill for Stillwater.
Too hot to handle.
Too hot to handle. That was a nice swing, I think, by number 2, Mackenzie Peters. Berlin Green back to serve for the Ponies. It's a strong serve. It's up. Spolidoro with the tip. Covered. But over. Back over. Out of the middle. Good swing. Finds the open corner. Stillwater having a lot of success with that middle attack.
Yeah, well designed.
Drives a timeout out of the Raptors as they're down. They've been doubled at this point. Coach Steve will have words of wisdom, I'm sure. I think we'll skip the eavesdropping. just remind folks, if you're just joining, a huge thank you to Easy Reels for putting this together. Huge thank you to my good friend Jim Welbrock. If you're listening to the club season, the Spolidoro Network. Jim has helped with setup, help testing late into the night last evening. And big thanks to Tom Berger here helping me out. I hope this is a all-season event. I hope eventually the masks can go away, or at least be more comfortable. I guess it is the norm, and you just got to get used to it.
Yeah, I get awfully warm inside the mask.
That's right. That's right. You notice the kids in the timeout all go to their mask. They each have independent Ziploc bags with their names on them, and when they're not wearing the mask, they go into that bag. And so just a real strong effort by everyone trying to keep kids, parents, friends, family members healthy.
Yeah, and I think what that does is in the event somebody would get tested positive, then not everyone would have to quarantine if they were properly wearing masks.
Yeah, I think that's right. Nice over by Avery to the deep corner. That middle attack. This time it's up by Giselle. Good back set. Spolidoro pushes it deep to the corner. It's in play. Strong side attack down the line for the kill.
I saw the net shake on that one, Mike. I thought they were going to call net on that swing.
I did as well. From my vantage point, it did not appear to be the ball, but it's a kill. Long serving run out of Berlin Green. She goes deep and a little too deep.
Well, that may be just what we needed to get back in this game.
Just what the coach ordered. Okay, so it looks like we've got Caitlin Olafson coming in. I'm convinced she had a mask on. I don't know where the mask went.
Oh, she tucked it in her pants.
Tucked it in her pants. Got it. Okay. She serves. It's good. Stillwater is in system. A dump by the setter. Raptors go back row. Spolidoro deep middle.
Out.
I thought I saw a touch. No touch.
No
okay.
touch.
I think
No touch.
may have got a break on that one. That looked like the middle attack, and we may have got a piece of it, but the game happens pretty fast.
It does. It's hard if you don't have a down ref to help.
That's right. All right, back row push over right at the setter, takes a setter out of rotation. Giselle over to Avery Aiken, pushes the ball deep. Back row attack, covered by Olafson. Opland outside to Aiken, down the line, covered by Stillwater. Back row attack out of Giselle. Not quite there. Pony point. See lots of different looks and formations. This is interesting and very fun to watch. Stillwater number 2, Mackenzie Peters back to serve. It's a jump serve up by Giselle. Set by Opland. Off the block, Avery Aiken for the point. Raptors. Cuts the lead to 4. Brings Rosa Macklid back to serve. Finds her spot. It's down the line. It's a good serve. Stillwater's in system. Middle attack. Number 17.
Oh, I didn't touch it. I didn't touch it.
Number 17.
I wanted to save it. I was gonna punch it. That was hard.
You got to go with the knee. Well, I can't do the knee. I got skin. You just have to use your soccer skills.
You know, that's a fail right there.
Nice attack by Carolyn Brecky there out of the middle.
I need to be more prepared.
Oh, looking for that line serve. Just catches the top of the net for a service error. Brings the ball back to the Raptors side. Spolidoro coming back to serve, down 9-13. Stam subs in for Opplin. You'll notice typically in the substitutions, the girls touch hands and then pat each other. That's another change due to the COVID environment. They put the hands up but not in contact. Spolidoro serves down the line. Stillwater's in system. Middle attack. Crush. Dug up by Olofsson. Spolidoro gets it to Atkin. Definitely something in the net. It looks like Ponies in the net. Don't touch that, Tom.
You know, I'm already prepared for the next ball. I'm just going to stand in front and let it strike me.
There you go. Hands up.
Hands
Strike
up.
the legs.
Yep.
All right, Spolidoro puts the ball in play. Down 10-13. It's strong and long. Service error by the Raptors. Gives the ball back to Stillwater. They have a double substitution. Number 8, Lindsay Kazmierski coming in. And number 5, Emily Ellison enters the game. Back to serve, number 8, Lindsay Kazmierski. It's a good serve. It's up but over. And back down for a Pony point. Takes the lead back up to 5. I think Raptors had trimmed it to 3. And just like that, we're back to 5. Kazmierski back to serve. Tough one. Dug up by Olofsson. Spolidoro goes outside to Stam.
Close.
That looked like it was a good play. It just didn't quite connect. Ponies back in play. It's a good serve. Up. Spolidoro back to Atkin. Finds a hole in the middle, but it's covered. Back set Ponies for a nice shot.
They continue to bring the heat.
They continue to bring the heat and open up a 7-point lead. Very important for the Raptors here. You can't get it all back at once, but to try to claw back and just a couple points at a time. It's going to start with a side out. Nice pass. Spolidoro pushes outside. Stam goes down the line for a nice shot. Covered by Stillwater. Free ball back over. Olofsson. Spolidoro back set. Oh, good swing. Just didn't quite connect with it. Miss Monica Neals on the right side. Just not quite getting the breaks here in this set, Tom. Down 10-18.
Looks a little different than that first set.
Strong serve by Stillwater. Spolidoro sends Stam outside. Back set, right side attack. Oh! Got some scrambling going on the Raptor side.
Looks like Steve's going to call a timeout here.
Yep. Timeout, talked it over. Timeout brought to you by the Stillwater Pony Gym. You see the players go retrieve their masks, enter the huddle. You can't see below the masks, Tom, but I don't think there are a lot of smiles in that Raptor huddle.
Nope, and to some extent, they're probably glad they have their mask on and get to hide a little bit of frustration.
That's right. That's right. Now, interestingly, we look at the Pony huddle, and the players on the bench and coaches are in their masks. The players on the court at the time of the timeout are not. Different rules by different teams.
They are in full.
They're excited. They're excited. They're ready to go. They've broken their huddle and ready to go.
When you're up by 9, I believe the coaches don't want to say too much, right? You just want
keep doing what you're doing.
Keep the momentum going. Don't think about it.
That's right. That's right. All right. The Raptors back on the court. Got some encouraging words from Coach Steve. Coach Steve, we're back in the game here. Nice pass, nice set, nice swing, and that's how things work. We call it a bump set spike.
Can't get it.
Uh-oh. I think we had a contact by somebody outside the gym. I don't think the Lions judge saw that.
No.
We're going to play on with this ball.
Yep, everybody's going to just pretend like they didn't see that.
That's right. Avery Etkin back to serve. It's a jump serve. It's a good one.
Good.
Bumped up by Stillwater. The set, back row attack. Gets over, covered. Spolidoro to the middle. Oh, right between the block. That's
That was Emma Stam.
Emma Stam coming out of the middle. I don't know if
That
that's
was a design play.
Absolutely. I think, based on the positioning, Emma Stam and Monica Niels will switch spots. But Emma was just happened to be in the middle, and maybe it looks like Coach Steve has changed up the rotation a little bit. He's going to leave Emma in the middle. Back set to Monica Niels. Finds the net. I think she's talking to Macy, asking for a little bit more elevation on that. Looks like the Raptors are going to change things just a little bit. Spolidoro gets up. Emma over. And looks like we get a net violation on
I think they called
number
it.
8.
Yeah, Emma. She was trying as hard as she could to not land falling into the net, but I think she just scraped it on the way down.
Okay. Oh, that's a tough serve. Nice play by Giselle. Spolidoro to
There.
Grobel for the
Boom.
smash. Boy, I tell you what, Tom, that's a nice up by Giselle on that tough
was.
serve, and
That
that just the pass is everything. It gives Spolidoro options for the set.
Everything starts with a good pass.
Greta Strobel smashes the ball down the line. Giselle puts it in play. It's up by Stillwater. Nice pass. Middle attack. Nothing there.
Okay,
All right, here we go. Here's the clawback.
we're hanging on.
If you look, Tom, we're only down by a score. A touchdown, an extra point ties this game right up. Let's see if we can go deep here. Giselle, it's in, and it's long. Put a little mustard on that serve, trying to.
Goes back to your point before. It's that risk reward. Trying to get some points. Try to get some quick ones.
That's right. If you can get the other team out of system, meaning the pass doesn't go well to the setter, it can really benefit you. But sometimes it takes a little extra effort on the serve, and you get a little strong, and it goes long. Nice pass. Spolidoro over to Stam. No one home. Nice recovery. Middle attack off the block. Spolidoro pushes to Greta. Pushes her outside off the block.
Okay.
Hey, sometimes you're good, sometimes you're lucky. That was a nice play by Greta to get out there and to get to that set.
Adjustment. Good touch.
Stillwater's there. Gets a hand on it, but couldn't quite bring it back. Alexis Opland back to serve for the Raptors. It's a good one. Well passed by Stillwater. Outside attack off the block. Opland. A little bit tight to the net on that.
Well, we are
Set.
running out of space here, Mike. Sitting at
Yep, the game's never over. It doesn't look great, but I'll tell you again, Tom, it's really important for the Raptors to get a little bit of momentum in the second set. You don't want to go into the third set with the other team running away, so even if they can claw back a few points, just to end on a better note, it's important.
yeah, excellent point.
Pass is over. Stillwater handles it. Back row attack. Just under the top of the net for the Raptor point. 16-23. We've got Caitlin Olafson back into the game, replacing Greta Strobel. She comes back to serve. If she can get a few points here and again start to close that gap a little bit.
Yep, just what you're asking for. Let's see if we can do it.
Nice serve, short. Passes off. Looks like a good set.
Okay, all right.
It wasn't quite in system, and again, we talked about, Tom, that first pass, when it's not to the setter, the whole team has got to react and rally around that. So, Caitlin back to serve again. It's in, it's good. It's up by Stillwater, good pass. Back set, number 2, covered by Olafson. Good recovery by Opland. Macy sends it over. Stillwater right back in system, left hand. Just a little tip, that was a nice play. Just got that left hand out there around the block.
Well, we're
All right.
down to our final opportunity.
Stillwater takes Mackenzie Peters back to the service line for set 2 point. It's up and
Okay.
it's out. Little extra hyped up maybe for that set point. It'll happen.
See, that can happen even when the announcer doesn't.
Even when the announcer doesn't
it.
say anything.
Yeah.
Some folks will know that serves to be on the hook.
Okay. we got two
There's
in
a
row
nice
here.
block out of the middle.
Never say die.
Monica Niels. The game's not over. All right. Encouragement on the Stillwater side. Rosa puts it in play. It's a good one. Well passed. Outside attack. Nice up by Rosa.
Very good.
Hoplin finds it, sends it to Avery, sends it deep. Stillwater's in system, back row attack, libero. It's a good spot. Covered. Hoplin sends it over. Stillwater goes strong side.
Oh.
Cut down the line for set 2 victory. It was a nice shot. And that ends set 2. We go to a third with sets tied 1-1.
Well, it should set up an interesting third set here.
Yeah, now third set, race to 15 points. It can happen fast. It's important to get off to a quick start. Goes without saying.
Well, Mike, last night I got to sit and watch the Eastridge Raptors varsity football game. So fun to have football back as well.
Didn't look like much of a game.
It was, it seemed more competitive than the final score, but we were solidly in the lead throughout the second half. But they put on Eastview put on a good fight, so it was just fun to watch football, high school football.
Yes, yes.
And a beautiful night. I don't think it got below 60 degrees, and kickoff was about 70. Little adjustment for the mask. If you pull it over your head, like a full hoodie. You're struggling with that one.
Trying to get the headphones to hold the mask up. I'm not sure if that's going to be effective or not. I may have to switch to the. I like the Gator because it's easy up, easy down.
Yes.
But with this configuration, it's not great, I must say. So I might have to go to the strapped mask. Got that right here, the handy dandy disposable in the back pocket.
It's good to have a backup.
It's good to have a backup. It's always good to have backups.
Let me just ask you,
Yeah.
how many backups do you have in your car?
Plenty of backups. I've got green ones. I've got temporary ones. I've got many.
And
Some more used than others.
And are those backups primarily for when you have kids with you that have forgotten their mask on the way to the grocery store?
You know, that has happened. I wouldn't say that's the commonplace. You know, it's generally when I get to my car and realize I've forgotten my mask, I've got another one there. So, yeah, it's you know, it's a lifestyle. And I have found, I don't know if you found this, but I do not drive nearly as much as I used to. Some of that's having, you know, my oldest can drive and shuttles Macy around, but, you know, I don't go to work every day, so, well, I don't drive to work every day, I should say. I walk to work.
Yeah, well, how different is that for all of us? I still drive quite a bit, so I have a pretty good routine of grabbing my keys,
Okay.
my mask, but all of my spare masks are for my kids who just can't remember to bring their mask along. And they're so surprised when we arrive at our destination.
Yeah.
Cleanliness of those masks are in question.
You know,
And who used it last?
This is probably TMI, but I did throw on a mask the other day, and it was crystal clear to me that the tacos were the previous meal of choice. You know, it sounds gross, but I would tell you that it actually kind of made me hungry to put on a mask that smells like a taco, and you can tell it's right there. I kept wanting to eat my mask, which.
So you weren't planning to go to Taco Bell, but that's where you ended up.
Well, no comment. I'll go with a no comment on that one. But yes, it's mask life. All right, the buzzer sounds. We prepare for a sprint to 15.
Well, as we are approaching 11 o'clock, tacos actually sound awfully good.
If there's anybody listening, I'll be willing to bring in a taco, a burger. You know, it was a late night and early morning, so I could nibble on something. All right, here we go. Third set action. Raptors on the near side, Ponies on the far side. Special thank you to Easy Reels for putting this together. Ponies look like they're starting with no
See the kind of adjustments Steve put into place in this third set.
Say it looks like Tom, they're back to a 5-1 on the Raptors side. Nice pass by Alfred.
Unless that was
Just for the first rotation, that's quite possible. Spolidoro back to serve, knotted up at ones. Hits in play. That's good.
tough ball to handle.
Yep, from this vantage point, you can see on the camera, those knuckleballs really dance around. Second serve, it's in, it's short, it's good, it's over, and quick pass on Monica Mills. Nice play. Good to be quick on it. Good to be quick.
That was the touches on ball was impressive, but to not hit the net.
Yeah.
Pull back.
Spolidoro again, it looks like perhaps a lot like TV is in the building. Middle attack. Nice ball.
I saw them give you a evil eye.
Yeah, what is it? Spolidoro back to serve. Raptors up 4-1. Short. Bump up by the middle. Back step to the right side. Fine touch there. Spolidoro trying to have a nice attack. Apologize, I have the numbers there.
In case the fight does break out, I will not have your back.
Oh, I appreciate that. The fight would be quick. I'm not a fighter. Quick pass, Spolidoro outside the stand. Took a little bit off.
He decided in the air. I thought he was going to score.
Scroll back into the game. Now we saw some contact there on the elbows, so it wasn't hand to hand. It was an elbow bump. They reacting back to serve for the Raptors. Puts it in play. It's good. And it's an 8. Really pushed the Pony defensive player back into the corner. Just kept floating on it. It's 6-2 for the Raptors.
I'll tell you what, the third set always goes so fast. And if you can get to early lead, oh, that's such an advantage.
I agree with you, Tom. I agree with you. And, generally, teams get a pseudo timeout at 8 points. And so if you're really rolling to 8, you kind of get that break in action when they switch sides. Today, we're going to remain. So you could cross that 8-point threshold and you don't have that physical reminder of an 8-point on the side. So it'll be interesting to see who gets to that 8 point if they can continue to just power right through it. Caitlin Olsen back to serve. Raptors up 6-2. Dug up by the Ponies. Nice put up by Emma. Just perfect shot. Boy, that was a nice play by Stillwater there. That way outside and cut right down the net. Stam did a good job getting it up. Couldn't quite finish. It's in. It's a good pass. Spolidoro goes back to Stam. Everybody's up. And it's a 24. Just like that, it's a quick one for this ace. Get that Raptor to that magical 8 number and we'll see if we can just power right through that. Takes the lead back to 4. That can have both a scoring hit, also a mental impact at times. Still want to slide back in. If we can get a couple points here, it might be in one. Just short hitter. Up by the middle. Back to the middle. You got to get there and stand up. And then once you're in there, you've got your hands connected so that ball goes where you want it to go. So the first two components on the last block, unfortunately, the block wasn't quite turned correctly. So the shoulder into the neck. And so what did that go away? 10-6.
Didn't anticipate that they would.
No.
They are,
Alexa Raymond been very strong serving today. Nice up by Ekman. Back set for Emma. Nice. Does a couple things. One stops the run. 2 assists the run. 3 stops us. Stan now back to serve. Prevents for that serve. Grace Buckland is against Stillwater. As well as Danny Green. He did some damage in the second set. It'll be important for the Raptors to put a stop there. It's in. Raptor point. Back into the game. Olafson. Back to serve. Tucks the mask. He's focused. Gets the ball. Gets the sign from Coach Anderson. Finds it. That's a nice serve. Sort of consistent. Got a man on it, Rosa. Over there. Off the back for a finish. Sort did a nice job with that top player. Staying in system. Good middle of cross. I've been impressed with Rosa Mackwood's blocking ability. She gets up there. She's athletic. She can move around.
she's had a couple of key blocks.
All right.
When you don't get the block, when you've had some blocks, it makes the hitters on the other team think twice.
See if we can listen in. Might get some feedback from the coaching staff and their desire for us to do that in the future. Good words by Coach Steve. Players excited, looking for the last 2 points here to round out the first match of the season. Stillwater contestants in. Oh, good spot on the bump. Stan is there. Spolidoro acting down the line. Got a middle switch here. Nice serve. 10-foot line. Up by Gazelle. Covered by Stillwater. Same shoulder. Stand from the deep corner. Spolidoro in the middle to Rosa. Off the block. Covered by Stillwater. Nice block. Stillwater's in. Stillwater's in. Back row attack. That's a nice one. some energy. Down the line. That was a nice shot by the action to turn and go down the line. It was bumped up by the ponies, but unfortunately couldn't get it quite to the center. We have Rosa Macklin now serving. It's covered by Spolidoro. Second back row, nice on the back row, covered by Spolidoro. Eastern still back row. Victory. We're not going to shake hands. We're going to wave. I don't see any waving for the broadcast crew here.
Might still count.
Maybe.
For those viewers that want to wait, be patient.
Yeah, so we'll take a first match of the season.
Mike, well done on the commentary.
Third place, Tom. Thank you.
I feel like you've done this before.
Well, I'm new to the play-by-play game. Typically, Jim Wellbach is fantastic at the play-by-play. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. I hope it's not too annoying. The comments we say, this is all fun and just we try to have a good time. I did not mix in the sponsor of Spolidoro Sports Network is Dan Stein, Alligator Removal. Alligator Removal. But we will continue the progression on how this works. And yeah, I look forward to a good season. It's nice to start off the season with a victory. And I hope we continue to roll that. I mean, maybe we could get, looks like Macy's here, not interested in talking. Maybe we could get Sarah Vladicek.
And here we go. Our first interview of the season. Macy.
Hi.
Fantastic job over there. You really controlled the game, distributed well. Tell us about what you felt on that first game of the season.
Well, I was just kind of glad that we got to play because we weren't even supposed to have a season, so I was kind of just going into it like thankful that I could play with my team, and it just happened that we won. I mean, it was like a good game too. So it was
Very good game. We enjoyed watching. Yeah, I don't think it was just handled the game. You guys really fought.
Yeah, we tried.
Struggled in that second set, but came back strong. What adjustments did you guys make?
We just
Well,
went
I
back
mean,
to
all
the
three
first
people.
set rotation, but we went in with a mindset of just like
it's
the first set we were like, oh yeah, let's just play, and we won. And the second we were like, oh, we won, we got this. But we kind of slacked a little, so then we're just like, let's just go for it, go all out, have fun. And yeah, we got a big lead. So.
Well, that's a good point. It was noticeable how you guys attacked.
I think everything just has to be 12.
Well done. Thanks for visiting with us after the game, and looking forward to doing this again. All right. All right. Well, that almost concludes the day. We have. Oh, are we going to get one more interview?
Not today.
Not today. Okay.
Maybe
in the
next
future.
time.
In the future.
We'll actually take a shower.
It's
Almost.
activities director for research.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
So Tom, thank you.
Yes.
We'll continue to make this happen throughout the season.
Help out anytime I can. That was a blast. Yeah, some fun volleyball. It's good to be back, isn't it?
On that, I like that. Three sets.
Yeah.
Well, until next time, thank you for tuning in, and good luck to the varsity crew. If you're looking for the varsity Spotlight TV, you can subscribe for the full season, or buy a game individually. Varsity is in the building here. Look at the first varsity match of the season. We'll sign off and see you there. And thank you to Easy Reels for making this possible. And have a great fall.
Happy Saturday.